Whoops. Whoops.
Welcome back to another Long Way Home episode today, everyone. We are on Transilvania Motor Ring. It's a circuit in Transylvania. Obviously, I've never been on this one before. Honda is having one of their, it's not track days, it's one of their test days. And they've basically brought out their entire fleet of toys right now here for us to play with. We've got the brand new CL500, finally seeing that in person, not just the prototype. Got the Hornet, that's going to be a lot of fun on track. And obviously the Transalp as well. This is the first time I'm seeing it on a road actually. And a little dirty secret here, one of my favorite ones, the Goldwing, which is sitting right on the other side. If this is something that interests you, stick around.
Nu este o competiție, nu este un concurs, nu este un track day. Nu ne batem pe timp, avem motociclete de stradă echipate de stradă, le folosim pe circuit, tocmai pentru a nu întâmpina problemele de pe stradă, pentru a nu avea trafic, pentru a nu avea gropi, pentru a nu avea nisip, borduri și alte lucruri care ne pot cauza o descălecare neprogramată.
First up, before riding any other bike prepared by Honda, of course I had to go back to the love of my life, the Honda Goldwing.
Yeah, it's always good to start the morning like this on a Goldwing. Welcome to Transilvania Motor Ring, everyone. I have never been on this one before. Honda's a little bit stricter than I'm used to, but they're very safety conscious. And apparently, like the first or two tours of the track, we're not allowed to overtake whatsoever, because they want to see how everybody rides, which is exactly why I decided to take the Goldwing. And that is a joke, because I know everybody thinks the Goldwing is like this big fat boat. It's not. The moment you put it into sport, well, I mean it is. If you want it to be, you know, like a slow, comfortable boat, it can be, no problem. But the moment you put it into sport, it just becomes a completely different beast. And we're doing 50 k's an hour now. I would really have loved to go a lot faster, but nonetheless we're on a track, and apparently we're enjoying the scenery. I don't know this track yet, I have never been here before. It is in Transylvania obviously, but it just looks amazingly beautiful. I mean, look at that, you got like little what do you call them, barrels of hay? You don't, hay bales, that's the word I was looking for. Just a lot of hills. It's very, very picturesque. I love it. It's pretty. And we're still doing 50. Apparently we've only got time to take 3 bikes for a test ride. This is a test ride. This is not a track day. They made that perfectly clear. The difference is between the two that on a track day, obviously you can go as fast as you want. You can, it's sort of like a competition. A track day is when a manufacturer will bring pretty much most or all of their lineup here. And you can test a road-going bike on a track. You might ask, why the hell would I want to do that? Well, obviously not now, because we're still doing about, we're doing 60, yay. But when they let you go faster, then you can actually, you know, test the bike in a very safe environment at speeds that you wouldn't be allowed on any public road. So lots to be taken from that. It's been a while since I've been on the Goldwing. It is, I think I've said this in many other videos, it is hands down my most favorite bike that I've ridden so far out of all of them. It is not a slouch. It is very agile. You can very easily turn it from side to side because it is a boxer, and It's got plenty of power. From what I can see, the Honda has really not changed anything on the Goldwing from last year's one. I am planning to do like quite a long test of this one, about 5 days this year. I want to take it around all around Romania for about 5 days. Oh, here's the straight. Here's the straight, and we're doing 60. Well, they said you're not allowed to overtake. I'm not. Wow, 100. Well, come on, people, go faster. Speed up, man, on a Hornet. It's a Hornet. Doesn't want to speed up. Even on a track, I love to see how that suspension is working over there. That I don't know what it's called. It has a name, a specific Honda name. With a DCT as well. This is just, it's a wonderful place to be right now. I would have loved to see a more updated dash on the Goldwing. I mean, it's been like this for quite a while. You know what the Goldwing has got dash wise, what it's got on top of most other motorcycles out there? Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, baby, which, yes, that was apparently one of the marshals or instructors. It allowed me to overtake him, but not this guy. There's the Transalp over there. That's going to be my next one. I cannot wait to get onto that one, see what Honda did with it. There's absolutely, we're doing what? We're doing 100 Ks now. There's absolutely no wind on me whatsoever. Maybe like a little tiny bit on my shoulders, but apart from that, nothing. This is a proper bubble of calm over here, and if I remember correctly, the window goes down and up. Yes, it does. There we go. Now it's down. Let's move it to up. This is a very nice circuit here. I like this one a lot better than the one in Bucharest. Come on, let me overtake them, please, please, please. I don't want to go very fast. Just go fast. I forgot what it sounded like. It was another one of the reasons that I really, really liked it. Why is he allowed to overtake? Are we allowed to overtake now? Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going for it. Maybe the acceleration is not really that fast as I thought on the Goldwing on a circuit, but riding it on normal public roads, it's more than enough. I really need to go to one of those track courses where they can teach you how to ride a track properly, because I'm really not getting the corners right. Okay, we're going off now. I have no idea how to f***ing signal. I forgot. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Just lifts up. Well, that was the Goldwing, and that was the Goldwing on a track. This was fun. This was a lot more fun than you would think.
Next up was Honda's most coveted adventure motorcycle this year, the Transalp.
Hello, Mr. Transalp. Took a while, but it's finally here. The first time on a Transalp. Let's do the mirrors. I have no idea again what the this is our second tour. I have no idea what the overtaking policies are, so I'm just gonna go for it. Transalp, one of the iconic bikes of Honda's. Now comes in a it's now a 750cc, a whole 92 horsepower. Let's see how it handles. This is the bike that Honda brought in to replace the old Transalp, which they killed off. That was quite a good bike. Very good for touring, very good for off-road. Not a big engine, not heavy. This one's about 202 kilograms, I think, so it's not heavy compared to the bikes I'm used to riding. So I think it's going to handle very nice off-road. No vibration so far, even at 6,000 RPM. Okay, now at about 6.5, 7, I'm getting some into my my foot pegs. Not bad whatsoever. And it's also got a quick shifter, which makes it very nice on track. Coming up to the straight now. Let's see what the Transalp can do. I see that it red lines at 10,000, so it's got a high revving engine. Let's see. 170, same as the Goldwing, which is weird because this is 750cc compared to 1800cc. Yeah, we're just talking about top speed on a straight. It doesn't really mean a lot. Nonetheless, it's very well behaved. This is my first impression of it. It's very, very nicely tuned. Ha! One more. Honda did say this is not a race, but I mean, come on. The rear wheel's not locking up when I'm shifting down, which I was expecting it to do that. It's a very nice quick shifter. What do we have in front? An Africa Twin. Oh, that was red line. Got the Africa Twin as well. I actually felt quite bad redlining it. I'm sorry, little Transalp. It's only done 445 Ks on it, so it's still a baby. Sorry, I won't do that again. I think that's the instructor. I think we've overtaken everyone. This is a bike that theoretically should take you absolutely anywhere and everywhere on the planet. Doesn't matter if it's gravel roads, doesn't matter if it's off-road, highway, city, everything, and it handles beautifully on a circuit as well. I cannot wait to get this one home and try it out for about a week. Look, it looks like it's got little speakers here on the left and right. Obviously it doesn't, but that's how they molded the plastic. That is not good content. Let's talk about something else. Wind protection. Wind protection is for the... It's not a tiny windshield, but it's not a big one either, and it's not wide. I'm just getting some wind on my shoulders, and that's about it. Yeah, he's letting me go. Yeah, my shoulders and like the back of my feet. The back of my feet. I'm sorry, I have to concentrate here as well. Not the back of my feet. Like the lower portions of my feet, my shins. Jesus, even when I'm downshifting like quite violently and quite from high RPMs, the rear wheel's not locking up. I'm not seeing any other bikes. This feels like I am absolutely alone on a circuit, and it's wonderful! Let's do a whole lap without seeing anyone on a Transalp. This is such a lovely day. I mean, come on. Go back. That was fun. That was fun. Transalp, I think you and I are gonna get along just fine.
Lastly, one of the best bikes Honda has made in many years, the new Hornet had to be ridden.
Hello, Mr. Hornet. I have missed you. No quick shifter? What? It does have one. It's very weird getting off one bike, getting off another one. I mean, the Transalp handles very differently than the Hornet. You need about a lap to get used to it. And I wanted to take the Hornet because I did a review of it. I had it for about a week. Check that video out if you haven't. It was a very fun bike, and I think on track it's going to be a lot more fun. The Hornet is actually quite surprising because I think it's one of the best bikes Honda has made in quite a while, because it really does have its own character. If you look at it, like the NT1100 kind of handles the same as the what is that one called? NC750, I think it is, the one that's also touring, also good for city riding. Kind of handles the same as the Transalp, you know, but they're very different bikes. But the Hornet, it's in its own little fun category. It's a small engine, it's affordable, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. 150 and you don't even realize it. I hope the sound is not completely garbled up, because that little fly shield over there does something, but you know, nothing basically. You're kind of naked to the elements on the Hornet. I know it looks nice, but for practicality, if I did buy one, if I did own one, I would definitely put a much bigger screen on it. Okay, we're going up to the straight now. Let's see, the record was 180. I'm getting a hell of a lot of wind pressure on me without any protection, and I have to hold on quite a lot to the handlebars. I think on the next one I'll just sit a lot lower and maybe break that 180 limit. Just gotten off the Transalp, and I can tell you that the quick shifter on that one is actually better than on the sporty Hornet. Not touching with any of the foot pegs. Well done, Hornet! There's so much adrenaline right now. Oh, this is lovely. If you haven't been to one of these test days, track days is what Honda and all importance like to call them, go to one, do yourself a favor. Whoops. I'm looking at all the like little tire marks on the circuit, and that's obviously where most people that know what they're doing are riding. That's not what I'm doing. So you're supposed to go like this and then like that, then preserve your speed, go into a turn. I'm not doing any of that. I need to go and learn. Yeah, I redlined it over there again, which is not something I'm usually very happy doing. The instructors seem to be having a lot of fun. Whoops, touched a little there. All right, let's get off. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot more fun than it looks on a GoPro. I can tell you that for certain.
I mean, getting your day started and finish like this, it's amazing, even if it's like really hot outside. The Hornet was a lot of fun off-road, the Goldwing as well, because I'm literally in love with it. But I think the Transalp was the one that surprised me the most. It's a very agile bike, it's very well balanced, and I wasn't expecting it to be incredibly good on a track, but it is, which makes me a lot more curious to see how it fares into you know, off-road and city riding and back roads and all of that. So I can't wait to take that one home and do a review of it. Make sure you subscribe to see that. If you do have the chance to go to one of these test rides that do happen on a circuit wherever you do live, make sure that you do take this opportunity up. They're not paid, or at least in Romania they're not paid. You get invited to them, or they give you a link and then you can apply to it. It's so much better testing a bike out on, you know, a lot more faster roads, a circuit, than actually testing it out on public roads if you're interested in buying one. So if you're on the fence about a bike, it's a lot better to do it on a circuit. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big like. Now that's a lovely proper sound. I don't know what that is. It's one of Honda's circuit bikes. That is beautiful. As I was saying, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you think you've learned something new and want to help us, then subscribe button is the actual place to do it. It helps a lot. If there's anything else that you want to know about this video, the comment section below is the right place for that as well. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.